Welcome back to Glam Tones. My name is Gigi, and today we are going to do a nude set to celebrate the summer solstice. I know it would probably be more typical to do a darker set, but I was just feeling a lighter touch for this set. When you're seeing all the new images coming from the telescopes out there, sometimes they're not all completely dark. So I just wanted to celebrate something different. We're going to lay down some colors for some marbling on this set that is going to represent the galaxies and nebulas and things like that you see from those telescopes that we were just mentioning, like the Hubble or the James Webb. There's a couple other new ones, but I don't always remember their names. And here we are with the purple, the blue, the pink, and that steely silver. Now, you could do bloom and gel here, but I chose to do base coat because I really don't want a significant bloom. I want it more of a drag marble. And I just wanted a really fluid application. So I'm using a base coat. While we do this, I'm just going to mention, I'm sorry today's video is late, but I was already a day behind and I'm struggling with this editor, and we'll talk about that. And I just try as I might, I could not make it happen. So I'm going to work really hard to get a bunch of content made in the next day or so, and then we are going to have plenty of stuff for next week. I'm also wanting to do fills on one of my hands if I want to get to it, right? I really want to do fills. I'm liking this shape and they're not encapsulated or anything. So we haven't done fills on the channel in a while. So as you can see, the silver just doesn't really, it's not really there the way you might want it to be. I think if I were to do this set over, I would use either a brighter silver or a different kind of glitter. So that was a missed opportunity, but here we are. It ends up to being a really pretty set. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this editor that I'm using, which is just YouTube Create. Before I get deep into it, I'm going to do some art. And I'm going to use some chrome, and I don't want the chrome to stick to the nail. So I'm buffing it out because that base coat is a little rubbery and it does like to grab a hold of that chrome sometimes. So we're going to draw a sun on this nail, and it's going to be sort of an Art Deco kind of vibe, very sharp, triangle rays coming off the sun, not, the cute swirly ones. I was feeling kind of an Art Deco vibe when I was making this. So that's why it looks the way it does. We're just going to use this black polish and then cure it and burnish in some real pretty chrome. You'll see. Okay, so this YouTube Create, I had been using KindMaster, but I was really getting sick of its ish, okay? And so I want, before I pay $100 to use it for another year, which I'm sorry, can we just buy things? Can we just buy things and use them? Having to license things all the time, it's really annoying. But there's my tiny rant. So I went looking for editors, and I saw this one was free, and I thought I would give it a try. And there are certain things about it that I really like. Like once the video is actually finally done and everything is straightened out, all the problems are worked out, it looks pretty good. And it has more features, like you can put GIFs and stuff in here, or GIFs, whatever you want to call them, I don't care. You can put GIFs in here, and I'll put one right now. So that's pretty fun, right? You can actually put those in there, and I'm sure you could on KindMaster too, but I don't know where to download those. I don't have to download these. It's just part of YouTube, right? One of the things that I like better about the YouTube editor is that when you go to zoom in, you don't have to click anything. If you're clicked on the clip you're on, you can just zoom in. And on KindMaster, when you do that, you have to click a button and it takes you back to the beginning of the clip. That is so annoying, right? So I hated that. It really, really drove me crazy. But one of the things about the YouTube editor that is horrible is that when you do a voiceover like this, it never stays where it's supposed to. When you get done, you have to go back to where it started, drag it back to where it belongs, and make sure it lines up with all of the video. And sometimes you have to change the speed of some of the clips to make it match up to the voiceover. So it takes a long time to watch the whole video and stop and change things to make them line up with the voiceover that you made. And so what I end up doing is doing a ton of little voiceovers instead of one long one, because I can make the changes as I go. It is kind of a nightmare. Okay, back to the nails real quick. I'm going to use a different color for the rays. I'm going to use an actual true gold. The circle is more of a warm orangey gold, and that's what it's called. This is Saviland chrome, and it's called orange, but it's really a warm orange, not so much a bright orange. So now I'm just going to use that technique you learned in grade school to make a star, and we're going to do the same thing with it. Excuse me. Add a little chrome and make it shine. Just going to put a little dots, some little dots on here, kind of like, think an arm of a galaxy maybe, or just a beautiful collection of stars that maybe they're just coming out of a black hole being born. Who knows? Who knows? Now there's our shined up little star. We're going to make it a shooting star, but I'm going to use the other color on those first two lines, so I wanted to do them separate. Here's some more dots on that other nail. Here we go with our shooting star. Now we're going to do another gold line in the middle there. Here's some more chrome on some of our dots. I love playing with the different colors of chrome. I like that this is just two metallic-y sort of colors, because that orange is almost like a coppery color. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Now I'm making a little planet. And of course, we're just doing two halves of the planet because we're going to come in with some rings. You don't have to come in with rings, but I wanted to. I think the rings are fun and they're so easy to make. It's not hard at all. See? Just sort of come out and tuck it in behind there. Super cute. And we'll come in with the other gold color for that. And then wipe everything off. I am going to give everything a base coat, as you can see here, just to smooth everything out, because this set does have some texture. But let's come in with a final top coat. But this top coat is that glitter top coat that I've used a couple times already. Everything we used for the bases and top coats and all of that is by Gellen. I'm enjoying the base and top coat. Here's the set, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I really love this set. It's super fun, a little deco, very summer solstice-y. And honestly, it just makes me happy to look at it. I am happy to celebrate the summer solstice with this beautiful set. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We are going to see you in the next video. Until then, mwah! Bye-bye.